Hi, my name is Laura Owen, and I'm the Executive Director for the Center for Equity and Post-Secondary Attainment at San Diego State University. And if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, what is College Counseling Now? The College Counseling Now campaign is a national campaign aimed to address and draw attention to the K-12 and higher ed practices and policies aimed to address COVID melt. We know that post-secondary decisions are complex and multidimensional, that there really is no one-size-fits-all approach. And the pandemic has exposed long-standing inequities for students of color. Many families are facing ongoing challenges in financial circumstances, lack of access to appropriate technology or internet access, changes in family structure due to sickness and in some cases death, and the ongoing racial traumas that we are witnessing day in and day out. We are seeking to gain a deeper understanding of the regional differences and the unique needs of students and families and their communities. Recent data from the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center sounds the alarm as we witness the increasing opportunity gap. After decades of efforts to close this gap, 1 year into the pandemic, we see a virtual loss of most gains. Students attending low-income, high-minority schools have disproportionately been impacted. And as a result, many of them did not enroll in college this year. The preliminary data for the class of 2021 looks the same. Thanks to funding from the Kresge Foundation, we will be launching a survey that will uncover the most common factors and student-level complexities for not enrolling or withdrawing from college during the COVID-19 pandemic. We will be looking to identify student archetypes that local and regional programs can use to help identify the post-secondary barriers that students experienced. We'll also be identifying higher ed and K-12 practitioners who are addressing both the systemic and the school level initiatives that promote post-secondary options and that are addressing equity and access issues directly to close the opportunity gap. We will be developing student guidance and practitioner tools to combat COVID-19. In addition, on our website, which is education.sdsu.edu/CEPA, you can find resources and information on our College Counseling Now campaign. We encourage you to check back frequently, look for updates, and learn how to be involved in this campaign. We will be sharing with you information learned from a national study called DIMES. It was the Digital Messaging to Improve College Enrollment and Success. This is a project that was done with multiple researchers across the country. Karen Arnold, who is at Boston College, and two of her doc students, Kathy Rohn and Venus Israni, worked to help analyze student conversations with virtual advisors and their school counselors, following students from their junior year into the summer after graduation. As a result of analyzing these text message conversations, we were able to learn some of the things that were really happening in the advising process. And many of these things are directly connected to summer melt, which we see being amplified in this time of COVID melt and the barriers that are keeping students from enrolling in college. We will be releasing some of this information as well as resources to address COVID melt. And you could look forward to that in the form of blogs and in webinars that will be shared. As well, we're working very closely with the College Avenue Compact program, which is a college access program in San Diego, California. This program works in City Heights, which is one of the most diverse communities in the San Diego area. We're excited that we'll be able to elevate both parent and student voice and talk about the barriers that they're facing in the pandemic and their recommendations to address these barriers. We are so excited to have you be involved in this work. This is national work that we want to collaborate with, draw on partners from across the country, looking at college access, higher ed, K-12. We have another video that you can watch in just a minute about some of the ways that you can be involved. And I encourage you to click on that. If you are interested, please email us at sepa@sdsu.edu. You can also see there's a website that you can check in on. We have a blog, we have an Instagram account, we have Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So we're going to try to keep getting information out to you. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this today. Please reach out to us if you have any interest in being part of the College Counseling Now campaign.